Assalamualaikum and have a nice day everyone. Today our group will present about chapter 8, which is responding to personal and work related stress. This chapter has 7 subtopics and we have divided it. Everyone gets their respective topic.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Shazwat MPU2343. My metric number is DIL 193019. Today I will present about the first topic, which is the stress factor in your life. First of all, stress refers to two simultaneous events, which is the first one is an external stimulus, or we call it as a stressor. The second one is the physical and emotional response to that stimulus. Next, stress can come from your environment, body or your mind. Besides that, stressor can be positive or negative, such as buying a house or getting laid off. It also can motivate or cause excessive worry. I'm also gonna present about the second topic. The second topic is responding to stress. There are 3 elements of stress, which is the first one is the stressor, or we call as your perception of it and your response to it. Okay, the second one is attempt to respond in ways that help you establish mental and physical and emotional balance. Or much easier to understand is perceive stressor as a challenge rather than a threat. Okay, the last one is our natural response to stress is often called the fight or flight syndrome.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Husna Humaira binti Haruna Rashid. My metric number is DIL 193035. So right now, I'm going to present about my point, which is the major causes of stress. So here we go. Change taking place around us make us need more times to accept new situations and surroundings. It means we have to accept our new situation, it's our surroundings. So first, involving workplace means accommodating to change. Then we doing jobs faster, mastering advanced technology, taking on new work assignment, but the pace of change is not likely to slow down. Surrendering to change demands a higher level of adaptability our ever-changing workplace. Next is multitasking. Communication technology creates many distractions and interruptions. Although multitasking can be stressful, we must find ways to embrace it. This is because communications technology can create many distractions and interruptions to some people. Noise pollution, the uncontrollability of noise, not intensity, that is the greatest irritant. Research indicates that noise affects people more than any other work area pollutants. Noise pollution is actually unwanted sounds such as the roar of our traffic, your neighbor loud music, or the loud voice of the person who occupies the cubicle nearby can increase your stress level without your consequence awareness. Last but not least, works and family transition. Transition is inevitable, forcing a person to give up something and force change. However, this is often a major source of stress. Why I say like that? Because we all know that transitions are inevitable. So it's forcing one to give up something and face a change. For example, marriage, divorce, birth, death, moving ruminations. We also can replaying an accident over and over in our mind. In contrast, the requiring instructions of thought about negative event can result in a loss of concentration, loss of sleep, and feeling of depression. Major causes of stress. In the first one is work or life balance. In economic downturns, forces many workers to defer efforts to strike a better work-life balance. The next one is irregular schedule. Overworks and weekend works often add a little stress to employees' life, and even staff reductions means a bigger workload and fewer people. For example, when a person who has to do their evening shifts, rotating shifts, 12 hours work days, and weekend works often add stress to workers' life. Moreover, staff reductions means large workloads and a fewer people.
Hi everyone, my name is Siti Nurul Fatihah binti Zaidi and my metric number is DIL 193045. I will present about warning signals of too much stress. This warning signal has been divided into 3 types, which are physical, emotional, and relational. The symptoms of stress might be different for each type. For physical symptoms, a person will experience sleep disturbance, sweaty palms or hands, and tension or migraine headache. Meanwhile, for emotional symptoms, a person will experience substance abuse, memory problem, and depression. For the third type is relational symptoms, where a person might experience overreaction, increased arguments, road rage, and conflicts with co-workers and employers. So that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Faris Muhammad Ghazali. My mention number is DIL193048. So today I would like to talk about stress management strategy. What is stress management strategy? How you can do stress management strategy? How you can develop yourself to do stress management strategy. So today I will talk about it. Eliminating all stress is not realistic. We can learn to manage our reaction to stressor. Make stress management technique part of your daily routine. Once you become aware of what creates a stressful response in you, look for stress management strategy that will help you to cope with the stressful situation. So these are some of stress management strategies that based on my learning, based on my thought. Firstly, if sleep. Getting enough quality sleep is one of the most effective stress management strategy. Train your body to improve your sleep recovery period. Why? Studies show that our body needs 6 to 8 hours of sleep to recover our energy. That was recommended by scientists, that's shown by studies. But how? How you can develop the sleep ritual? First, go to bed and get up at the same time as often as possible. Secondly, mentally wind down before go to bed. You need to make sure that your brain or your mind are in really peaceful and not stressed and much more, because when you are feeling calm and not stressed, you easily go to sleep and your sleep will be much more better. Third, avoid central nervous system stimulants such as caffeine, alcohol, nicotine near bedtime. Why? If you sleep at 10 a.m. and you drink a coffee at 9 a.m., the caffeine that have in coffee will make you stay up until 1 p.m. Why? Studies show that caffeine will wake you up by inducing caffeine in your body. Finally, keep your bed cool, well ventilated and dark. So you need to make sure that your room temperature is the best temperature that can make you sleep. Second way to stress management strategy is exercise. For most people, the number one treatment for stress and tension. Even moderate increase in heart rate can stimulate endorphin release. For example, marathon, cycling, swimming, tennis, much more, hiking and much more. Even gentle exercise can help you manage your daily stress in improving motivation. Another thing is take advantage of the physical and mental benefit of exercise. Number 3 of stress management strategies is deep breathing exercise. Force you to focus on the present moments rather than on the thing that you are causing you stress. We take 14 to 19 breaths per minute while at rest. The goal is to lower the rate to under 10. They have 2 ways. Firstly, complete circle breathing. How to do it? Inhale, then pass with gentle hold in the breath in. Then exhale, then pass while holding the breath out. Next is abdominal breathing. How to do it? Inhale, press your abdominal muscle up and down. Exhale, pull the abdominal muscle up and in. After that, stress management strategies is meditation. Relaxation technique that show you pulse represent the brainwave activities and lower your blood pressure. Practicing meditation regularly can permanently rewire the brain to rise level of happiness, lower stress, and improve immune system function. Most meditation techniques involve those elements. First, sit or lay down in a comfortable, quiet place where you are not likely to be disturbed. Intentionally relax the muscle of your body from your toe to your head. Next, focus on the sound of each breath using abdominal breathing technique. Abdominal breathing technique that I teach you, use that on meditation so that you be more focused. Next, train yourself to think about the calm and the peaceful present. If your mind drift, slowly bring it back and focus on the present. After that, those who are constantly in touch with others can benefit from their therapist's effect of solitude. Solitude can be viewed as an emotional breath, a restoring of energy, and a form of rest similar to sleep. Solitude is often required for the unconsciousness to proceed through an event. The final tip is resilience. What is resilience? Resilience is being able to bounce back when confronted with stressful situations. Resilience is not just a personal characteristic, it's applied to terms as well. When people have confidence in themselves, in one another, and in an organization, it motivates them to push the boundaries and strive to achieve more without fear of making mistakes. Things that are immune to culture and inevitability, accountability, and collaborate are most likely to believe that they can weather any storm. Bye.
Assalamualaikum, hi. My name is Muhammad Zulmi bin Zamrin and my membership card number is DIL193027. So I will start my part which is using physical to combat stress. Firstly is happiness. Happiness is more than just a way mood. It's a way of living and working. Each person has a different happiness baseline, and fortunately you can learn to raise yours. By learning how to raise your baseline, you can achieve higher and higher levels of happiness. The highs and of lows of emotion improve. Low periods are shorter. Secondly is laugh and fun. Laughter is a gentle exercise of body, a form of inner jogging. When you laugh, your immune system gets a boost, stress-related hormones are reduced, respiratory function is improved. Having fun while you are on the job does not preclude being serious about your work and caring about doing a job. The goal is to create a positive, fun-loving atmosphere that help reduce stress level. Thirdly, commit random act of kindness. Act of kindness toward friends, family, and even strangers decrease stress levels and improve mental health. Research study participants who complete 5 acts of kindness toward others not only felt much happier throughout the day, but also in subsequent days. Fourth is being optimistic. Training our minds to see the positive during stressful times create increased optimism. Optimists cope better during stressful situations and maintain high levels of well-being during times of hardships. Optimism is a powerful predictor of work performance. Optimists set more goals and more difficult goals, put more effort into attaining those goals, stay more engaged in the face of difficulty, and rise above obstacles more easily than pessimists. Fifth, use your unique strengths. If you focus on what you do well and what you enjoy the most, you are less likely to be stressed and depressed, and more likely to be successful. In one study, people who used their signature strengths were significantly happier and less depressed than those in the control group. 6 months later, they still had high levels of happiness. 6. Set goals. An effective way to overcome feeling discouraged and helpless during difficult time in life is to set goals. Setting small, attainable goals help you regain control and feel a sense of accomplishment. Take a large goal and break it into smaller chunks. What can be achieved during a week or even a day. As you check off each goal, you will see a sense of accomplishment as you achieve your goals. Be sure to celebrate even small wins. 7. Regain or let go of control. People experience stress when they feel they have no control in a situation. Needless worry about things outside of our control is a complete waste of time and robs people of energy and time that can be put toward other, more productive things they can control. Finally, try this exercise the next time you are anxious. On a sheet of paper, draw lines to make 3 columns. In the first column, make a list of all the things that you feel stressed about. Write the words control at the top of second column and write can't control at the top of the third column. Put a check in the column that corresponds to either what you can control or cannot control. Cross off the things that have can't control, check next to them. Now stop worrying about what you cannot control. Review the list of items you can control. Develop goals and an action plan for each item that will help you cope or deal more effectively with the stress it causes. Thank you. That's all from me.
Hi everyone, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nubatisha Amsha binti Mama Nazib and my metric number is JL193038. So I'm going to present about coping with psychological disorder. Okay, first of all, coping is defined as what people do to minimize stress and it's commonly seen in health. While psychology is directed at reducing the threats and losses of the aligners or emotion focus, namely directed at reducing the negative emotional consequences. As you can see, the first part is anxiety. Anxiety is intense feeling of apprehension, understanding, and usually disruptive. Next is depression. Depression is a mood disorder characterized of persistent, that overwhelming sadness and hopelessness. And the third one is burnout. Burnout is a gradual intensifying pattern of physical, psychological, and behavioral dysfunction. What we gonna do to reduce all those negative emotions? And some therapy option, which is the first one is doing your hobby. Doing your hobby that interests you, such as reading novel, playing games with your family, also can reduce your stress. Next is exercise. When we sweat, our body will release a hormone endorphin. Indirectly, our blood vessels will be smooth. To some extent, can reduce your stress. The last one is find close friend at work. Statistic one show that every employee has a good relationship with co-workers, has a tendency to stay positive and fine throughout the work. Finally, the conclusion is our emotion will change over time as well as the atmosphere at the workplace. So we need to be wise to control those negative emotions so as to affect our potential in the workplace. So that's all for me. Thank you so much everyone. Bye. Assalamualaikum.